the man will do everything. The women, when they have this advantage, that the women have rights in Europe, for example, will always be supported by the government. So the government is the cause of the government is the cause. Because I cannot bring you to try to educate you, and when you are there, when you are up and you know the system, to bring problems in life. And the men, they have no voice. Because if they want to press us, nobody does home to have problems. So the women, they have that advantage. That's why the percentage is.
Yeah.
The government
If I can say something, that can be one of the issue, the causes, and but it is much more deeper than that. For example, let's just do like an exercise. It will take just 1 minute, and then we see where it's coming from. And it has been replicated over and over around the world. Now, follow carefully. A father and the son, they're in the car. They had an accident. The father died. The son, emergency at the hospital. The surgeon came out. The surgeon took off the mask and turned to the colleagues, and the surgeon said, "Sorry guys, I can't operate on this boy. This boy is my son." What's going on?
This is a dramatic expression. You can't understand that.
That is the wife to the dead man has somewhere connection with the doctor somewhere in the list.
Okay, that's what. Yeah, that's yours. We'll take, I think, one more or two more, and then we understand something. Any volunteer again?
If the man who died is a stepfather.
All right.
Is it?
The man who died came out and said, "I can't operate this my son."
Yes.
What it means is in this situation, that means like what she said, the child, the law has already made it. When a man and a woman is having problem, the law has made it that the man is always fault. That means this situation, I don't know if I got it right, but this is what I'm trying to see.
Yes.
The doctor said, "This is my son." That means the child said the right of a woman should be protected more than them.
All right.
It's not negotiable.
Okay, look at the thing. Let us try it like this. I think the point is possibly the boy happened to be his son, but he quarreled with the mother, and the mother was able to get the law forbidding the man from coming anywhere near the child.
Okay, that's a possibility. One more.
Can I get this question clear? You said a boy, a man with his son in a car, and the car accident, and the man died. And then the boy was taken to the hospital.
Yes.
And the doctor was invited to operate on the boy. And another man.
No.
The doctor.
The surgeon.
The surgeon, yeah.
The doctor is another man. Not the father of the dead man.
No, the surgeon is the mother of the child.
All right. Let's get to the case.
Wait. Let's take one from this guy. Let's take one. Right. Order, please. Please.
Well, question will go like a question. Is it a man and a woman? A man can also be a soldier the same as a woman can also be a soldier. So was it a man or a woman?
Good question. and that is the point, right? this study, I explored it in the book in several ways. Why couldn't the surgeon be a female? The surgeon might have as well been the mother of the boy whose husband just passed away. The point is, nobody grows up in our society today without incorporating gender stereotypes. When we hear of a doctor, there are certain positions that we think male, and there are certain positions we think female. And that also informs our biases when it comes to domestic violence. Women are generally viewed as weak and men are strong. So how come a weak woman is victimizing a strong man? It doesn't fit in our stereotypical way of patriarchy. So of course, women need support, so they end up having all the support, even though men also need it. So that is how it informs our biases. And the whole point is that we all, when it comes to domestic violence, men, just as women, are vulnerable. And let me just read just 1 minute to also understand how domestic violence can work, even in terms of physical violence. Physical abuse. Females can also be perpetrators of physical violence. Research highlights several concerning trends. Hines and others found that females sometimes use weapons against the genitals of male targets, such as threatening with a knife. Male targets have sustained traumatic brain injuries and permanent loss of vision in one eye, requiring medical attention. Evidence suggests that female perpetrators use methods compensating for their physical vulnerabilities, such as their smaller size, by employing weapons like hammers, knives, and irons. Female perpetrators may also attack men by surprise during their sleep, using drugs to incapacitate them, and exploiting moments of vulnerabilities, such as when they are intoxicated. The notion that men do not sustain severe injuries from female perpetrators is unfounded. In a study by Hines and Douglas, 80% of males suffered injuries from female perpetrators, with 35% experiencing severe injuries such as broken bones and unconsciousness. Despite the harmful impact of physical, psychological, and emotional abuse inflicted on male targets, many studies suggest that female perpetration of intimate partner violence is judged as less wrong, less abusive than male perpetration. This perception further complicates the recognition of accountability for female perpetrated intimate partner violence, allowing such abuse to continue unchecked. So, a man can even be stronger physically than a woman, but when you are sleeping, I mean, even if you put me and say if you know, say Mike Tyson, if he is sleeping, I can actually harm him tremendously. And there's also this emotional part of his psychological violence. A man can be sleeping, you take all of his documents, you take his credit card. Basically, it's about control. So how does he function? And then there's also the stigma that you are weak to experience violence from a female. And so men at the same time don't even come forward when they're experiencing violence, because one, they're not even believed. You have to be strong.
Let's go through it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for this rich exercise. Let's move then to the last part of the presentation. Like I said, there are some copies available, and like our brother said, he's one of us. Yeah, and let's support him. Just to say, if you need a copy, just move forward and he's going to sign it. Yeah.